Right, I'm going to show you how to do the automatic closed edge cast on, and this cast on is also referred to as the weaving cast on. So what we need to do is select the needles that we want to use into holding position. In this case 40 needles. Then we just go along checking all the latches are open. I usually have a cut credit card, but I can't find that, so I have to just use the transfer tool. So all the latches are open, and then we need to push every alternate needle back. And for that, I made a needle pusher, a 1x1 needle pusher, just out of an old green card. So starting from the second needle from the right, we're just going to push every alternate needle back to non-working position. And obviously if you don't have one of these, you can just push them back with your fingers. So next, just going to hang the hem, making sure you line it up with the dot in the middle. Now because we've got no green cards behind these needles for stability, you just have to be careful when hanging the hem, because these needles will push back. Okay. And then we need to hang the elastic or ravel cord. It's up to you. So just hang that into the needle hooks and then just put a clip on just to weight it down a bit. There we go. Sometimes it jumps out the hooks. There we go, right. Now fold the hem over as usual. But now we need to, again because we haven't got the cards for stability, we'll have to hold the needles forward as we push them back. And then push the needles into forward working position, just so the latches are just behind, just in front of the elastic rather. And then we need to thread the carriage up and knit one row from right to left. Just hang the clip on that end. And that's what you should end up with for your first row. It's just knitted those stitches, those alternate needles. And then we need to bring all the alternate needles that are in non-working position into working position, so they're in line with the other needles. Now because we checked the latches at the start, they should still be open. There's no harm in checking again though, which they are open. Now we need to knit another row from left to right, and we just need to knit this slowly because these empty needles, we want the yarn to catch in the hooks. So just do that slowly so they don't drop. Okay, that's what you'll end up with on your second row. Can you see that? Yeah. Now if the strand, if it didn't catch in the hook and it fell down in between because the latch was closed, then just get a transfer tool and just pick it up and just hang it on the needle like that. But just make sure they've all caught. And that's your cast on complete. and now we just can continue knitting. So I'll put a few more rows on here and show you what the edge looks like. Right, so that's what you end up with. Now, I'll just bring these needles forward, just so the stitches don't jump out of the hooks. And I'll take the hem off and show you what the edge looks like. Now to remove the hem, the bond recommend that you cut the elastic out. Now I find if you gently pull on it, it'll come out. But don't pull too hard, because sometimes the elastic can be quite sharp and cut into the strips of the hem. So the hem's removed, and that's what your raw edge looks like. It's kind of a loopy edge, and I've heard that you can use that as a folded hem, but you'd normally use this for waist yarn, or maybe if you're knitting a hat upside down, you can gather it from the top. I don't know, but yeah, you'd normally start off with waist yarn. So that's the weaving cast on, and I hope you get to try this. So thank you.